Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, we got another fall meet in the books. I had some stuff going on with the family, little boy's birthday, father-in-law having surgery, and wasn't able to go down for the whole trip. I was able to get down for the day on Saturday. It was an incredible day. Got to see a bunch of friends that I haven't seen in a year. Got to socialize and tell stories, and I guess you'd say spread knowledge. There we go. The camaraderie was incredible. It was just like we hadn't seen each other in a few days. So I can't say enough about it. If you ever get a chance to come to one of our meets, by all means, show up. You'll have a good time. You won't regret it. Oh, goodness. Whew, don't know where that come from. I got down there on Saturday just before lunch and spent the afternoon there with everyone. Got there just in time to attend a couple of the classes. We had Josh from High Mountain Napper. That's his Instagram channel. It's all lowercase, and Napper is just Napper instead of with a K. Go over, check him out. The man is a wealth of knowledge. He put on about an hour and a half long class on Flint Knapping. I've included some of the video clips from that in at the end of this video, so by all means stick around and watch those. We had Todd from Todd's Backwoods Living on YouTube. Put on about an hour or so class on trapping that was just incredible. If you get a chance, go over, check out his channel, subscribe. I included some clips of that as well at the end. I'm not going to get this video too long, but I rolled in some photos of everyone there, and just to give you an idea of what it's like to be there with a bunch of the guys. But I'm not going to get too long-winded with this, because with all the clips and everything, this will probably turn out being about a 20-minute video. So by all means, go over and check out Josh on Instagram at High Mountain Napper. Check out Todd at Todd's Backwoods Living. James from Old School with a Modern Twist was there. Check him out. Robert from Bluegrass Bushcraft. Donna from Dream Creations. Adam from Coyote 238. I had a brain fart there for a minute. Then Lloyd Chandler was there. He's got an Instagram account. Check him out. I'm trying to think of who all else was there. Chris from Carolina Chris YouTube was there. Joe Weber was there. That's his YouTube channel. Go check all these guys out. By all means, they'll be glad to have you aboard. So with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start rolling in these photos, and then the clips will be at the end. Y'all have a good day. Like, share, subscribe. I'll get another one up for you soon.
Start with. So what you want to do is start breaking something off for to work with. Thin it down. Right? First thing is to take the gas.
Hey,
So, yes.
he's asking about your rocks. He wants to know, do you find all those on your own, or are you ordering them online?
No,
or?
stuff like all this stuff here, I'll order all this lumber. And I'll tell you a good way, I'm not trying to like
I'm waiting on my cup of coffee.
name drop enough. If you wanna order some good rocks and good quality stuff, goldmapping.com. Good place to get it. Goldmapping.com. That's where just about all this stuff. And they thin it down. They don't send you old big rough oblong stuff. They thin it really good. I like
So is that naturally polished, or is that?
Yeah, that's the natural finish to that. That's just true. hard to believe that's real, right?
Yeah,
It,
looks
it
like
don't look real. It looks like
it's glass.
it looks like it's came out of a mold. I know what you mean, but no, that's real stone. And there's even a type of this in I think it's part of northern Mexico or something. It's green, almost like this, but he'll be big chunks.
Didn't you refer
I think
to
the mine used it. It's real important.
what that refer to as volcanic glass?
It's volcanic glass, but it's obsidian. This is mahogany. There's different kinds of it too. This is mahogany. There's black. There's like there's some that's got like, it'll be gray, but it'll have like black streaks all through it. I think it's called midnight lace. There's a dragon skin that comes from Armenia. There's a whole big world of rocks out there once you get into looking at them. You know?
That gray and yellow chert that you find around here, is it any count for anything?
In this area, I don't really know. I don't do much rock hunting in this area.
Especially up where I'm from and around Danville, you can find just big, huge chunks of that gray and yellow chert.
I bet it would be good.
Yeah, kind of like that stuff right there.
There's good material. See, that's better natural material than what, like, say, is found naturally where me and Todd.
Yeah.
I don't think it's quartz.
It's like
It's glassy looking material, whatever it
I
is.
started to say the chert that we have, it'd break off in big chunks like that, but I didn't know if it would be any good to try and work down to get thin or not.
A lot of times, and this is another thing that I've not done any experiment with, heat in a far bit, and that is supposed to make a real big difference too. Heating it makes it more brittle, and it even changes the color of it. It changes the consistency and all that stuff.
yeah, not interesting. Some of the places actually sell the heat treated.
They do, yeah. But and also something like this don't need heat treatment. Something like this obsidian, that's about as brittle as you want stone to be. And if you was to heat that, when you peck it a little bit like that, it just turns to sand. And you'll be able to just be crushing it all the time if you put in heat to it. Or I think so. I'm not an expert again, but I wouldn't want to heat anything. Here's an example of what happens to stone though when you heat. This is called keel cup. This is from Oklahoma. I bought this come out of a great big old piece. But you see all that red and all those speckles in it, that's from heat. This has been heated in a digital oven. So they put all this rock in there, set it precisely for like 2-3 hours, and then it comes out perfect. But before it goes in, I've heard it's real rough to work with. It's almost like limestone. You about can't break it, but they hit. Put them on the way. That's okay. I already took that much out, and you can see anywhere that you make flakes, you're going to leave a little texture on the stuff. So I'm just going to try to go around here and see if I can drive a big flake and thin this thing. If y'all got any questions while I'm doing this, just holler at me. Don't worry about interfering in there. Alright, did y'all hear that? That crack. Alright.
Sharp crack.
That's what you want to do right there. That's ideal. And when you hear that crack, this is another bad habit I got myself into. Double hit. Doing that, or like hitting lightly and then again. Well, you don't want to do that. You want to make every lick count. Right there's a prime example. And you hear that crack, don't hit it again. Stop. That's another thing I'd mess up on. I just, like I say, go through there, hang a line. You hear that crack, stop. Because what'll happen if you hit that again, you're going to break it up. And that's a good piece you can use later. So, right there, that's ideal. I've thinned that down that much. And not only have I thinned my piece I was working with, I've got all this to work with later. Killer stone. So, after you do that, the first thing you want to do is not get too excited. You want to leave like stuck off. And go around that again. Don't get excited and try to take you another flake, you'll mess up. Especially where your flake terminated. Braid that thing. Really dang. Braid and dang. Not just one side, both sides. But you especially want to do that's so high. The tendency of that is going to be want to break in half. And that break's going to want to go right through here, just like that. Where it's so high.
Okay.
It's kind of concave too. So you really kind of got to be careful with it.
So it's best to work that from the outside edge.
I'm going to try to start at the top and just see what it'll do. Kind of afraid. Another thing too is something it takes you a while to pick up on. You can feel once you broke a few pieces. You can be pecking on that thing, and you can feel where not to hit that. It'll feel like a dead blow. You'll feel like a vibration through this thing that's just a dead blow. You can tell if I hit that right there, I'll shatter it. I can just tell the way it sounds and feels. But if you can get, that's why you'll see me up here every night doing this. I'm not just jittering around. I'm kind of seeing how it feels and what it sounds like. See right there? That's chipping, and it sounds different.
See the flake
You
flying
see
off
it,
of it.
and it even sounds different. Because I've hit the right place. It's scaring me.
You're doing good, 'cause
There I had another. See?
yeah.
It wanted to break, but it broke around, so that's good. It's broke twice on us now, but it's broke in good places. It's broke in the right direction and not shattered through the center of it. And now, I don't know if y'all probably can see it. Okay, now this glass has got a bevel to it.
Yep.
So I'm going to start on that bevel instead of out here where it's a flush square edge. Now I'm going to start taking that bevel off from the highest part. I'm going to take from the
You can't catch something that's not there. So make sure you find tracks, signs, set on signs, set on signs. It's just like, almost like real estate, location, location, location. I mean, you want to find a busy trail, or like if I'm not trapping like logging roads or something, where two roads meet up, that's usually a good place. The animals travel those, and typically if I was setting up here, I'd set my trap right there. The animals are coming this way, you just gotta figure out where they're traveling. But anyway, this set here, this is just for raccoons and whatnot. Like I said, any kind of bait goes down there, then you set this thing. Then all you gotta do, pass it around the tree, hopefully something a raccoon can't climb. Come through that loop there. And say the trail's out here. Get this in there at an angle. And that's it.
It don't have to recess down into the ground or nothing like that. It's
No.
supposed to be that way.
No, that little stake holder. The only reason why you cover this cable is you don't want the raccoon cranking around with it because they'll grab a hold of stuff. Start getting them. But you wouldn't think that that would work, but it's amazing how well it does work. You'd think that they would get down in there and pull it out, but they'll take their other paw and hold this while they're trying to get that bait out of there.
With their other paw, you know, the other paw. What do they do? Just clamp down on it?
Just hold them there.
Just hold.
Yep.
How sensitive is the trigger in there?
Now raccoons got a lot of strength and dexterity. They make like we call them grabbers. They're just a little rubber. Kind of looks like a gummy bear or something like that. And there's something about the feel of that tactile feeling, and the coon will try to get it out of there, and when he does, calling them. So that's that. Let me explain something else. Okay, as far as leg hold traps go, you have obviously different sizes, but you also have two different categories. This is a dog. This is your pan. That's your jaws. That's your spring levers, spring. This is a dogless trap. Doesn't mean that it won't catch a dog. It just means it has no dog on it. See, that's a dog. This is dog. See if I can show you the difference. I was gonna stick my hand in one of these, but I broke it a couple weeks ago, so probably not a good idea. They make trap setters. If you're like me, you're getting older, don't have the hand strength that you used to have. There we go. These have a night latch on them. See if you can hear it. Might not be able to hear it click on this. Hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See how that pan sits level? This just came out in the last probably 15, 20 years, something like that. I'm bleeding. Trying to outdo Josh, I guess. And you might be able to hear it on this MB550. Very good. See, I didn't use the hand. I broke a while back. But a lot of people think these cut and do all kinds of damage. They really don't.
I wouldn't have done that for nothing.
I was just about to say, I wouldn't have stuck my
Oh, really?
No.
I do this. I do this to demonstrate to people that, you know, they're not as cruel as what everybody lets on. It's, again, it just holds the animal there. They've actually they use these down in Alabama and some of the southern states to catch otter and bring them up here and turn them loose.
Yeah, I noticed.
Obviously, if it broke bones or cut their leg off, they wouldn't be doing that.
I noticed those have got the cutouts in the jaws.
Yeah, they're offset.
Is that the purpose of that? Is to keep it from
cut
breaking?
circulation. Yeah, a lot more humane. They actually have these with rubber jaws.
I've seen those.
Lined with it. They're called soft catch, and
I guess it's just the movies that make you look a
oh,
lot worse than what they are.
it's so stigmatized. And you just gotta find what's best for you. A lot of people like using the dirt, but you got to bring a sifter with you, and then if it's damp, it's just going to freeze up on you. You're better off pre-sifting your peat moss. I carry mine in a 5-gallon bucket, throw it in here, and just haul it around. And I do use gloves when I'm setting the trap. This is a new one. And this stake grabber here is a little bit warm. They have different ones of these, but these wolf things are my favorites. They have a Berkshire, but it's kind of flimsy. I'm not a real big fan. Let's see if I can get this started. Hopefully
typically have to dig those back out to get them back in?
Yeah, I usually take a crowbar with me or something, because this one might wind up staying. Sometimes it just ain't worth it, because I have strained myself.
How deep do you go with them?
It depends on the type of soil. Like dense soil around here, 10 or 12 inch casing. While you get into sand,
Yeah, bigger things.
but again, it just depends on the soil in yours. Oh yeah, I've done that quite a few times.
Going at an angle,
Yeah.
might hit a rock or something. You wouldn't believe how much force those things can hold. You
Yeah,
can't pull it
somebody come try to pull that out.
out. Who's the biggest muscle guy we got?
That's about it.